Hello, everybody. Today we will talk about NFS on Azure Files. My name is Rena Shah, and I am the program manager on the Azure Storage team. NFS can be used on a variety of platforms and workloads. NFS Share can be seamlessly mounted on either VMs or scale sets or any of the containers and the container orchestration engines. It also can be used in PaaS services like HPC Cycle Cloud. In terms of workload, basically any application ever written with POSIX semantics in mind can run on NFS. So it can go from lift and shift workloads like home directories, databases, or web content serving, DevOps pipeline, and many, many more. Let's talk about a few advantages of the NFS file system. It is simple and scalable. You can basically set up a file system in a matter of couple of minutes. You don't have to maintain any servers or any NAS devices or take any downtime for patching and upgrading. You can pay for whatever you use. You can pay for as less as 100 GB, and you can scale the share as and how your needs increase. It's a true POSIX compliant file system, which means that you will be able to migrate to the cloud without changing your application. It is NFS v 4.1, which is a major revision over the previous protocol versions. It has features like inbuilt locking support, which is extremely desirable by a lot of applications. Azure Storage provides seamless LRS and ZRS options, which means if you choose LRS, you're getting 3 copies of your data in the same region. And if you choose ZRS, you're replicating your data across the 3 zones synchronously. It is backed by solid Azure Storage SLAs. In terms of security, you can secure your NFS file system at various levels. For control plane, you can provide RBAC permissions. For the mounting and the data plane access, you lock it down using the network security access by setting up VNets, either public or private endpoints. In terms of data at rest, it is automatically encrypted by either the Microsoft managed keys or customer managed keys. For setting file and folder level permissions, you have the POSIX mode bits. And for managing root access, there is an option for setting the root squash. This file system is the most widely available file system in cloud. If we are in more than 30 regions and we are continuously expanding regions. In terms of mounting the file shares, even if you are on premise or your VM is in another region, you can still mount the file share from cross region or on premises. NFS is built on Azure Storage and backed by the SSD hardware, which means that it is highly parallel due to its distributed nature and can drive high amount of throughput and IOPS. You can easily go up to 10 Gbps or 100,000 IOPS. Azure Files is optimized for random access, so you can expect to have highly performant in-place edits as well. We have had several customers try our preview out and they had very good feedback. What we will go over in the demo is creation of storage account, creation of file share, how we can very simply mount the file share, and then use NFS like you use your NFS on-prem. Let's go to Azure portal and create a storage account. So we give storage account name, the region, the performance tier, and the replication kind. And now we need to whitelist the VNet in which the VMs are, so that VMs have the line of sight. And disable HTTPS and create the storage account. The file shares live inside the storage account. So next, once the storage account is created, we'll create file shares. Great. So we'll now create a NFS file share. And we have a file share created. So the copy paste of the mount commands is available now. We have two VMs which we have created, demo VM1 and demo VM2. We will mount the share on both the VMs. So mounting the file share on VM1 and on VM2. Let's see the content of the file share by going into the mount point. Well, empty file share. Let's see it on VM1. Empty file share here as well. Let's create a file with some content in it from one of the VMs. Now save and let's read the content back on this VM and from the other VM. Now let us see what's the user ID on this VM, which is UID 1000, and same UID 1000 on the other VM as well. So we'll restrict the permission to the owner to the UID 1000 on this file. Let's see. So the permission has been given 00700, and I am the owner, so I can still see the file, and same from the other VM as well. I can see the file. Great. Now let's try to change the user. So let's see the UID of this particular user. It's 1002, different from 1000. So now let's see if I can read the content of the file. So permission is denied. So here we have a fully POSIX compliant file system in a matter of few minutes. Go get started now. Thank you for watching this video. Send your feedbacks and questions to azurefiles@microsoft.com.